Simon Wheaton Smith was not able to be with us today, so I've been asked to stand in for him. Some of you may be familiar with Simon from his internet page. It's called illustratingshadows.com. You might want to take a look at it. It's got a great deal of information on designing sundials, and he looks at it from as many perspectives as possible. He looks at it graphically, trigonometrically, nomographically, instrumentally, and using computers. So there's all sorts of information in there, and he has put a lot of this together into books, which are now available at no cost on his website for download. So illustratingshadows.com is I would recommend that you take a look at. Simon has had a career as an airline pilot and as a computer programmer, but in all that time, he enjoyed working on sundials, just as an amateur dialist. He now, in his retirement, is the mayor of Silver City, New Mexico, which is in the American Southwest. And in that capacity, he recently issued a proclamation, which Martins, can you bring it up? If I'm not sure I can bring it up, but I will read it.
Yes, in just a moment.
Thank you. Proclamation. Whereas Silver City is a unique town within the state of New Mexico, and whereas Silver City thrives in a substantially sunny climate, and whereas the sundial takes all the fiat back to a time of leisure and personal reflection, and whereas the study of sundials encompasses geography, history, mathematics, geometry, the planet's seasons, the planet's magnetic field, and an understanding of the solar system. And whereas the sundial appeared on early American currency, both printed and milled, and whereas many tourists are interested in sundials, and whereas there are many sundial societies worldwide that foster relationships across world boundaries, now, therefore, I, Simon Wheaton Smith, Mayor of Silver City, do hereby proclaim March 20th, 2026, the spring equinox, World Sundial Day in Silver City, Grant County, New Mexico. In witness whereof I have set my hand and caused the official seal of the town of Silver City to be affixed on this 10th day of March, 2026. Simon Wheaton Smith, Mayor. And that's it. So Silver City has basically become the first city or town to officially recognize World Sundial Day. Thank you.
For me, it was actually a mystery why it's necessary to proclaim it at the city level. Is there any particular legal, let's say, I don't know, as a benefit or let's say status if a city proclaims a certain day a World Sundial Day? Do you know more about this?
I think it's essentially just a publicity thing for the city and for whatever organization it is. One of the things that a lot of mayors will do, particularly of a small city or a town, is issue a proclamation, and they say today is a special day for the following reason, and they produce plaques and provide them to people, and hopefully it builds tourism and builds interest in the organization you're promoting. There isn't much beyond that. No legal implications.
I suspect that
It follows the ancient traditions in England of having town criers who would proclaim anything that people would pay for. I don't suppose that happened in Silver City, but 100 years ago, if you wanted an announcement made well, 200 years ago, you wanted an announcement made in your village or your town in England, you paid a man to go around the village making an announcement, sometimes advertising, which this is a sort of advertisement, and sometimes simply to say that the crops are needed to come in and we need help in the fields, all that kind of thing. You just paid somebody to make the announcement, and mayors had control over what was announced and what wasn't. So Simon is following a long established tradition in England 2 or 3 centuries ago.
I suspect that next year Birkenau will announce this as World Sundial Day as well.
Yes. Can I elect Monica as mayor of Birkenau? That would be a good idea.
Yes, I try to convince the mayor.
You must stand for mayor yourself. That would make it much easier.